Now, I've been hearing about this story of Stephen A. Smith's girlfriend. Corey Holcomb goes in on Stephen A. Smith's girlfriend, the one that's exposing Molly Qerim. It's an interesting story, based on all of the other drama and turmoil that's been going on in the sports reporting world on other networks. But it just sounds interesting because I would hear things about it, but I never really focused on it, never really paid attention. I thought it was just a prank or some type of chick doing a sketch of some kind. I'm going to say this is all alleged just for legal purposes, but it's kind of fascinating.
But have y'all heard that girl who claims she's Stephen A. Smith's girlfriend?
No, what is that?
It's a girl ranting about the other lady on the show, Molly Qerim. Is that her name?
Yeah, that's how you. Yeah.
There's a sister going on, and she's telling all Molly business, and she says that Molly be talking about the show with a what do they call them ghost accounts? But she says she an IT specialist, and she's able to find out it's Molly on this one account.
Hey y'all, you ready for a little story time? You know that kid in school who's always like really, really quiet? And there's a bully that keeps on picking on him until everybody finally finds out that kid got them hands? I'm that kid that got them hands. So let's have a little story time about Molly on First Take.
Okay.
See, Molly came at me last night for I don't know how many times, from a fake account. And she was making fun of me. But she didn't know that I know who she is. And so I told her, like Stephen told her, to stop calling him SA. But she wouldn't listen. And I told her not to do it again or I was going to air her out. And so she decided to get on First Take today to do it. So let me tell you a little bit about Molly and why she calls Stephen SA. Molly actually falsely accused Stephen of sexual harassment. This was after he rejected her advances because I guess she thought that he didn't really love me. Anyway, so let's go back about Molly. See, Molly was the one who actually planted the story about her and Stephen having an affair. When Stephen wanted to address it, his bosses told him not to. Molly blamed that on Jalen, her ex-husband. But it was really Molly. Molly was jealous because, see, Jalen told Molly not to move to Connecticut, but she didn't listen. And then she got mad at the results. So then she decided to go after Stephen A. after she saw him coming up even more. Well, baby, she didn't know that Stephen A. is all about Nikita. So anyway, she plants this story and she thought it was going to faze me, but it didn't, because the one
Mind you, her username is Mrs. Stephen A. Smith. So whatever that means, I gotta look up this account now. There it is. It's verified. Okay. And that's her. Okay. Well, she's going with it. Maybe it's because she likes sports, maybe? Wonder what this is about. She got Steven on the TV.
Life spares no one from that reality. From the time we wake up in the morning, there's always something. The job, family, friends, obligations that derails our quest for.
Well, I would commute every night. I would commute from D.C. on Amtrak almost every night to be with him, witnessing his struggle with the inevitable death of his mother. Wow, that's crazy. So she posted on the death of his mother. Wow. Ah, man. It's pretty convincing. Why would she do that if, I don't know, unless she's completely insane, but it looks like she's got something going on. Does she have a picture with Stephen A? No. These are the original videos here because you see she's got the same outfit on. Yeah. Okay, well, she's a sports fan. I can see that. Interesting.
Molly was jealous because, see, Jalen told Molly not to move to Connecticut, but she didn't listen. And then she got mad at the results. So then she decided to go after Stephen A. after she saw him coming up even more. Well, baby, she didn't know that Stephen A is all about Nikita. So anyway, she plants this story and she thought it was going to faze me, but it didn't, because the one thing I know about my man, he likes all the assets and she ain't got none. Anyway, so she let.
I mean, it's the elephant in the room. She is sitting kind of nice right there. I'm not going to lie. She's a little heavy. I don't know. Steven's never claimed her publicly, so there's no telling.
Let it play out. And so when it didn't come, I told Steven at that moment, I said, you should nip this in the bud, because she is going to claim you harassed her. And he said, no, my bosses told me not to. And there's another story about those bosses that actually are trying to sabotage Stephen A at ESPN, but I'll talk about that later. So today, Molly was the one who did it. She planted the story. She falsely accused Stephen. And apparently she didn't think I was about this life. But baby, I'm about this life. See, Stephen should have told you, not only am I a banking expert, I'm an IT expert.
Uh-oh. Banking and IT. Stephen got some reserves in place just in case something goes down in either his finances or his computers. Hey, that's pretty sharp. I like to have a woman that is that knowledgeable as well.
And on top of that, I was the EEO director at the FDIC.
Oh,
now,
okay.
You better come again before you come correct, before you come at me. Because I'd rather be growing my baby. But baby, I'll stop and take care of you.
Oh, she's pregnant too? Oh, wow. This is crazy. This is crazy. I guess I did see a picture of her pregnant on here. And it was quite recent.
Hey, y'all, I'm back. Because since we having story time and classes in session, that's why I got my glasses on. I got a little story about the FDIC, specifically Amy Thompson at the FDIC, because you see, Amy
going down the list. This ain't got nothing to do with it. She must be on pregnancy leave or something. Damn. That is crazy. And it looks like she tagged Molly in this. She tagged Jalen. She tagged Molly again. ESPN. Wow. Whew. That's crazy. Before you tried to sabotage.
Things got a little dicey. I'm trying to keep my job. I mean, y'all got to go off the rails.
You shouldn't have been talking shit.
Things got a little dicey.
Wonder if she has that clip.
I mean, what does he need? An apron and a bib too? What the hell?
Baby Stephen A and I making breakfast, tasty cake, honey bun, and egg sandwich. That sounds ridiculous. That sounds like some pregnancy food. Yeah, there she is. She's pregnant. Definitely looks pregnant there or something. This is 3 days ago. Yeah, there she is. There she is, shaking. Oh, boy. I'm convinced she's at least pregnant. I don't know if it's Stephen A's. We might need some DNA tests, Stephen A. But sounds like she's got your back, if anything, so. And that is if Molly is in fact trying to get you out of here with fake claims of SA by calling you SA on air. Oof. Actual assault, for those who are wondering what SA stands for.
The woman is telling all the business of Molly and how she's Stephen A's girl and he want this all day and that type of shit. It's really embarrassing. I want to tell people something, man.
And people know that it's a. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Get it out.
People know that it really is a woman, a particular woman. Like, is she?
She shows herself.
Oh, she does. Okay.
She talks on the internet. She's
bless her heart.
I won't say her name. I'm just saying about when you go on the internet and you air out another woman like that, and you don't know this woman, and you big up yourself.
I just want to shout out Molly. She's a good person.
I'm saying, like, this girl, she should not be bragging on herself. She's not that type of girl.
Right.
She's not no bitch who pop. She just look like a kitchen bitch. A bitch to be in the kitchen. I'm just saying. I don't know her. I don't know her, but if y'all saw it.
Oh, you're not talking about Molly. You're talking about the person who's the
No,
woman.
Molly
Is
Molly has been on the show with Stephen A. for a long time.
Right.
And I'm not stupid. Just like how long you been on this show, D?
15 years.
You see what I'm saying? D has paid her dues to be on this show.
So everybody said,
Everybody, according to everybody out there who
Tasha
knows
K
D,
and
they
them.
want to break the story on me and you around.
Oh, they would love that.
Back to that. Look, hey, everybody who says me and D around, is it bad if me and D around?
No, I mean, that's your
I think you get props for that, actually.
He's not married.
Get the legend status of the colors, the Power album. Yeah, I think you'd be good on that. I don't know. 15 years is a long time to be around somebody without something happening, I guess, right? in a work environment. But hey, some people are very disciplined, and no doubt in my mind that Corey and Darlene are very disciplined. It takes a lot to come week to week for 15 years straight. And shout out to them. Congratulations on 15-year anniversary of the 5150 show. I've been listening since the beginning on Sirius XM radio. Yeah, that was way back. Whew. Man. Those are some funny shows too, man. I wish those shows would come back out some kind of way. I wonder if Sirius or Jamie Foxx or somebody has the rights to those, and that's why we don't hear them anymore. It might be somewhere on YouTube. I'll have to do some searching around.
I mean, that's your business.
He's not married anymore, huh?
D split up the marriage. That's
D,
what
right?
Hell no.
It's default.
yeah, that's
Hell no.
D ain't a bad person to around with. God damn it! So all y'all motherfuckers
Oh, well, all right.
talk
What
shit
we
about
got
what
going
the
on here?
grown people do.
Well, I do need some gas after the show.
You can earn some
Whoa.
gas.
Get us some gas
That's
money, Corey.
easy. Y'all motherfuckers be talking about.
Look,
Y'all
Big
motherfuckers
Daddy
don't
said
know.
it ain't bad. Hey.
I
know.
never drop names on this, but if y'all motherfuckers knew who all I was fucking, I'd be
Somebody
your
said they-
god. I would be your god, nigga. If you trying to chase my dick and where my dick at and who it's with, you will be wasted. Boy, you will be you think you don't like me.
Oh,
You say you gonna hate me
You
then.
think you don't like me. Now I ain't gonna lie, a lot of these superstar broads, they don't fuck with no motherfucker like me because you know what I'm saying? It's like a man who speaks up and speaks forward is so necessary, but
Tell me
not
about it.
appreciated while he's alive and here. A man who says what has to be said is a man that is appreciated later.
Yeah, so what do you think, man? That's a lot. You know, this lady that's come out as Mrs. Stephen A. Smith, it has not been confirmed whether or not she is, in fact, in a relationship with Stephen A. Smith. She got pregnant by somebody, and she's calling her baby little Stephen A. So, but this is an interesting angle with the Molly Qerim thing because, you know, it does seem like she was on edge in that clip about keeping her job for whatever reason. And, you know, it doesn't seem too far out of the realm of possibility after hearing what Joy Taylor was saying about, you know, if something ever goes wrong, I always can set these people up that are sleeping with me, allegedly. You know, that's the weird place we're in at this crossroads, this work environment. And, you know, the Molly Qerim thing is strange already with her husband being Jalen Rose at one point and them working together. And then suddenly it was broken down. And they talked about the fact that Molly left, Mrs. Stephen A. Smith talked about the lady that Molly left Jalen to go to Connecticut where they're headquartered. And that's where I guess a lot of the stuff that either broke up the marriage or whatever went down. It's interesting. You know, it's like, you got to go somewhere. You know, if ESPN's in Connecticut, I don't understand why she can't go to Connecticut. Maybe she's not the right woman to be in a relationship with. But either way, there's no telling what's going on here. It's interesting, of course. And Shout out to Mrs. Stephen A. Smith for going a little bit viral, you know, like whatever she's doing over there. She's created enough of a narrative that, you know, people are paying attention to it. Somebody like Corey Holcomb. So I don't know. I don't know where the truth lies on this one. I'm going to leave it up to you all in the comments. Let me know what you think about it. Shout out to Corey and the 5150 show. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification for all uploads. If you want to watch more, please watch one of these videos down below. Make sure you sign up for faucettemedia.com. That's my new streaming site. It's going to be more exclusive content, live streams, and all types of stuff. One low subscription price. And it's going to be a place where I can bring some of the old stuff out of the archives, the stuff that no longer exists on YouTube. I'm telling you, I got a bunch of videos out there. But I want to make new stuff, of course. I want to get into scripted content, you know, some more movies or whatever. And faucettemedia.com, Faucette Media Direct. You know, I'm kind of throwing around names. That's where it's going to live. So I want you all to go ahead and sign up for it. And if you click the link, the second link, it'll give you access to some free uncensored content, because some of the stuff that I've done on YouTube, it gets flagged, it gets limited for whatever reason. So that's why the new website exists. So go ahead and sign up for it, please. Once again, this is Faucette Media.